good quick finishes. Impressive freshman.
Davino is going to be one of the stories of 133 pounds throughout this NCAA season. He's passing all the eyeball tests, and it's going to be fun once he gets to some of these top guys in the weight class to see if he can pass those tests as well.
Speaking of top guys in the weight class.
Oh, man. What a matchup here. 141 pounds. It's number 1, Jesse Mendez, taking on number 2, Brock Hardy. It's a rematch of the NCAA finals, and the 5th time these two have met in their college careers. Mendez leads the series 3-1.
Always a lot of scoring. It seems like both guys that have rarely seen that really tight match displayed over that Mendez was able to hit. Last year, Hardy came out with it, got a nice lead, and then Mendez kind of worked himself back into that match. So, two guys that are very capable of putting up points.
And Mendez mentioned that after his match with Hardy last year at NCAAs, that he loves wrestling Brock because he knows they're both going to let it fly. Their lowest scoring meeting, 6-2. They've had a 12-9, a 9-8, and an 11-3.
Yeah, if it's a low scoring match, it'll only be just because you see a lot of action and scrambles and effort, but just not successful.
Level change for Hardy. Mendez matches it. Head, hands, defense.
Mendez working that underhook really hard. The level of concentration from the two-time champion is just really high level. I mean, he loves to be able to be challenged like that. He wants to go up against the best guys, okay? His attitude, loves being at Ohio State, pictures himself being the head coach someday. Right? Loves the program that much. Wants to spend the rest of his life there.
That's incredible commitment, and he's committed to his craft as well. And this year, right now, 100% and welcomes matches against the best guys like Hardy whenever he can find them.
Yeah, just great attitude. And I tell you what, Hardy, he's a fun guy too. This caps he had to make wrestling fun again, or whatever it was that he pointed to. He does have fun with it, and he has a unique style. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, he's a guy that takes his craft seriously, but doesn't take himself too seriously. Even the spladle you mentioned earlier could have been an embarrassing moment, but he kind of embraced it and said, you know what, it happens.
Yeah, what else are you going to do? I mean, he's a competitor, got caught in it. But nice job of circling there. Hardy, I mean, this, to some degree, it's going to be a win. This stays a little tighter. Nice ankle pick right there by Hardy. Now Mendez circling around here. He's got the head and the arm, head and ankle actually. All right. Good job of squaring out in that position. The flexibility of Hardy's hips is really impressive. You know how he was able to worm out of that from that position. Turn his hip and lean back in and square up in that front headlock position. Not a lot of people do that.
Great adjustment, clamp down on that tricep, and so he's going to take it to the second period tied at 0.
Yeah, so now you see the Hardy immediately taking down. He gets a quick escape here. He's going to be feeling pretty good about himself so far in this match.
Right away to that quad pod, and Mendez trying to take out that leg.
Right there, quick escape.
Now this is nice development so far for Hardy.
Both guys are looking for their offense right now. You see that Mendez is just a little bit more aggressive at getting his, kind of coming with his right, left, right, change levels. The sequence there. Left, right, push him off. Lowering his elevation, get to that leg.
Mendez, a guy with a lot of ways to score from his feet. He can run 3 on a double or attack you just about any other way.
He's got the tie he wants, the inside bicep tie and collar. Wasn't able to go ahead and get Hardy to step correctly here for him to go ahead and hit that attack, but his feet were ready. That's the one thing I like about watching Mendez is he's got his footwork right here. He lowers his level, but he's ready to attack off those heavy hands. really physical out there right now.
Great hand fight. Do get the sense that Mendez maybe winning the footwork battle a little bit so far.
Well, both guys have great footwork, but I think I still stand with it. You know, Hardy likes where he is right now. If you sense that Hardy has really a great single leg to that left leg of Mendez, and what Mendez is doing is he's keeping that leg back. He does it naturally.
10 seconds left in this period. Nice little series of re-attack motions there, looking for an opening. 4 seconds to go.
Nobody's conceded anything, that's for sure. Okay, Mendez choice, he'll take down. Be interesting to see whether Hardy can have any success here with that, breaking him down. Now he's in the crab ride. Look what Mendez is doing, a little hand fighting there, trying to change his hips out, but Hardy gets that right leg in there. He's pretty critical situation, able to pick the ankle.
Great adjustment there to the ankle.
Right, had the right leg in, and now he's trying to suck him back and get a better position, but Mendez has none of it. Turns back in that situation. Really kind of created about 6 inches of hip separation, then made his turn.
Great adjustments by both guys in that top-bottom position. And now we're knotted at 1 with 1:20 to go in the third period.
This just feels like that, going to have that tight match, so it's going to become a little bit of a war of attrition here. They're going to test the conditioning of both athletes in the middle of November.
Shot off the match. Action the call. I think that's the right call there. Plenty of good wrestling happening, and 1:06 left.
Hardy being a little bit more active right now. He's sensing it. He's got an opportunity, trying to get Mendez to put his foot in the bucket, that left foot. Trying to get that single leg shot right there. There he goes. He misdirects right there.
Mendez locked to the crotch, trying to defend. Good adjustment, trying to build up and finish in this position. Cuts across.
Hardy switching to the double right there, but Mendez is locked deep up into the crotch right there. Now we're going to get a good scramble right there. Hardy doing his best to keep his elevation up, and he's able to square up in that position. You know, when you just don't know where you are right now, get your head up, all right? He's able to go ahead and square up. That's a classic example of it.
Great exchange there, no points, and 15 to go. Mendez still looking for a go behind here, runs to the corner.
He gets it.
Wow, incredible takedown late in this match. 8 seconds left when Mendez secured it. He's going to get the no stall call that went out of bounds. It was close to the drop down, but didn't need it.
His level of concentration all the way through the match is just huge. I mean, how many times have we seen this where he's able to go ahead and, you know, the standing Granby for the avoid getting taken down late, right? His ability to go ahead and concentrate all through the 7 minutes is just huge.
A 4-1 victory for Jesse Mendez. Hard fought. He had to stick with it, look for that angle late. He gets it done, and so far, Buckeyes pitching a shutout through 3 weights. It's 10-0. Jesse Mendez just so impressive.